Whenever people talk about money, it almost always comes down to how much they earn or how much they save, but nobody really talks about spending the part that actually shapes our lives day to day.
It's wild, isn't it? I've seen people with really modest incomes who seem completely at peace, while others making triple that amount are still stressed about money. It's like spending triggers emotions we don't even realize are running the show.
Totally. The thing is, spending isn't logical most of the time. Stress, insecurity, boredom, comparison, those feelings drive our purchases way more than we admit.
For sure. I mean, how often have we bought something just to cheer ourselves up or because everyone else seemed to have it? That emotional loop is so easy to fall into, and it starts to feel normal.
Exactly. What gets overlooked is that money issues aren't always about money, they're really about behavior. If you can break those emotional habits, suddenly money isn't this heavy burden anymore. It becomes a tool you can actually use to build something. So, knowing that our spending is driven by all these hidden emotions, how do we actually shift the way we buy things? There's a simple trick. Ask yourself 3 questions before making any purchase.
I love this framework. First up, does it actually make me better? Like, will this thing seriously improve my life or skills, or is it just a shiny distraction?
And the second one's a game changer. Will I even still want this after 48 hours? Delaying that impulse buy can reveal so much about what's really important to you.
Absolutely. I've put things in my cart, waited 2 days, and then realized I didn't care about them at all. And then the third question, what's the real reason I'm buying this? Sometimes it's just boredom or the pressure to fit in.
Those moments of honesty can actually save you heaps of regret and money over time. Funny how just slowing down before spending can make you feel more in control. Jumping off that, let's break down what separates good spending from bad spending. Because not all spending is equal. Some things drain you, others build you up.
Yeah, bad spending almost always comes from wanting to impress, chasing that quick dopamine hit, or just reacting to boredom. I mean, how many times have people bought stuff just for social media likes?
It's way more common than we like to admit. The kick you get from that kind of spending fades fast, but the impact on your wallet sticks around for years.
But then there's good spending things like investing in your skills, your health, or experiences that actually add something to your life. Those pay off, not just in your bank account, but in your mindset and happiness too.
That's the key. The golden rule is, bad spending leads to regret, good spending leads to growth. Once you see it through that lens, making decisions gets simpler. Now, here's something interesting. Wealthy people don't just spend differently, they actually think about money in a whole new way. It's more about mindset than bank balance.
Yeah. What stands out is that they treat money like a tool, not a trophy to show off. It's meant to do work, whether that's saving time, building skills, or creating opportunities.
Plus, instead of hunting for the cheapest deal, they focus on value. Like, how long is this going to help me? Will it make my life better in the long run?
Exactly. And they're way more likely to invest in skills rather than possessions. I've met people who spend thousands on experiences or courses because they know that's what really pays off.
And you know what else? They're not caught up in flex culture. For them, the best luxury is peace of mind, not the latest gadget on Instagram. That's a mindset shift we can all learn from. So, let's get practical. What can people actually do to master their spending? There's this approach I really like, which is a twist on the classic 50 divided by 30 divided by 20 rule.
Yeah, break it down. So, half your money goes to living your essentials. Then, 30% actually goes toward building yourself up. Skills, books, maybe a side hustle. The last 20%? That's enjoying life travel, fun, the good stuff.
Exactly. But here's the catch. Having a growth budget every month is non-negotiable. You have to invest in things that make you better, no matter what.
And I love the idea of a stupid purchase list. Writing down those impulse buys you regret makes you think twice next time. That sting really teaches discipline.
Not to forget, buy less, but buy quality. It's tempting to save on cheaper stuff, but in the long run, quality buys give you more peace and less hassle. Smart spending is all about balance and intention. Underneath all these strategies, money is still deeply emotional. The way we spend really shines a light on what's happening inside us.
That's so true. Like, if you're always overspending to impress people, it's usually about wanting validation. Or if stress has you hitting add to cart, it's not really about the stuff at all, is it?
Exactly. And if you find yourself shopping out of boredom, maybe it's a sign you need more purpose or excitement in your life. Mastering your emotions is the real secret to mastering your money.
It all circles back to self-control. Financial discipline is less about tracking every rupee and more about understanding what pushes your buttons and changing those patterns.
So, to wrap things up, spending money really is an art, one that takes practice and intentionality. The whole point isn't to hoard or fear spending, but to make your money work for you.
Absolutely, it's about building yourself, protecting your peace, and moving forward, not backward. If you use money to create a life you love, you win, no matter how much you earn.
Couldn't agree more. Thanks for tuning in to Elevate. If today's episode gave you something to think about, share it with a friend or two. We'll catch you in the next episode. Until then, keep spending smart and living well.